So this isn't gonna be a very well thought out video and very well planned video. I want to talk about some stuff. I've been experiencing a lot of hate lately, and it's not really I don't want to say it's not an issue. It's not affecting me too bad. I just want to clear some stuff up. So I'll start off by showing you a couple screenshots. Basically, yeah, I just want to clear up a couple things about my daughter and my condition. I was officially diagnosed with Tourette's syndrome by a neurologist in December. Hey, there's a lot of people that say in their own way that, hey, I'm not officially diagnosed, or someone who's actually diagnosed, this and that, whatever, referring to the fact that I'm not diagnosed. So I am. Just to clear that bit up. Secondly, my daughter is very used to me ticking. She's kind of a jumpy person. She's possibly autistic. I don't know. I'm not the kind of mom to dive into that stuff right away. She's just being a kid. I never would have thought I had a condition like this. There's never been conditions like this in my family. Nobody wants illnesses in my family. Nobody has them. And we like it that way. This was a shock, having Tourette's having Tourette's syndrome. So I'm actually going to get my daughter to just come chat with me for a sec. And we'll just see what she has to say. Hello. So if you don't know, this is Bowie. This is my beautiful daughter. And we're just going to talk. That's cool?
Yeah.
So, do you know what's wrong with Mommy?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's wrong with Mommy?
You take in the car.
Mommy has tics?
Yeah, and those ones and
So does Mommy tick all the time?
Yeah.
Beans. Yeah?
Yeah.
Does Mommy tics get worse, and do I get a lot of tics when I go on camera?
Yeah.
Yeah. They get pretty bad, hey?
Yeah.
But do you have tics?
No.
No, you don't have tics, right?
Yeah, because I didn't have a kid.
Do you think me having a kid gave me tics?
Yeah.
That's what you think?
Your brother takes pictures and his milk splashed, and then you got ticks.
You remember that story?
Yeah.
She's talking about a story about when I got a tick when I was like a kid. When I was about 10 years old or so, me and my brothers and my grandparents and my dad were sitting at the table eating dinner, and my brother was taking a drink of his milk, and I got a tick. We didn't know it was a tick. We all laughed our asses off. Anyway, as he's taking a drink of his milk, I got a muscle spasm, we thought at the time. I got a tick, and my head shot back, and it whacked a railing behind me. And it obviously hurt me, so it was like, oh, like, what the fuck? Hey! And everybody laughed. My brother spat out his milk that he was drinking. It was a funny ordeal, and she remembered that story.
And
wow. Are you still okay being around Mommy?
yeah.
Yeah. Do you still like being around Mommy?
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Are you scared of Mommy?
Yeah, I'm scared of you when you do like a bad tick, kinda.
Like when I hurt myself?
Yeah.
Mommy's ticks are usually pretty good around you though, right?
Yeah.
Beans. so the little WGs. The name WGs. I love you.
Love you.
Do you know Mommy would never hurt you on purpose?
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
Mommy loves you so much. I would never ever hurt you. You're my baby.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was a little apprehensive, hesitant. I was a little hesitant to, post about my daughter for this reason. Well, I didn't want my account to be about her. She can make her own social medias in the future, you know? This is my platform. But at the same time, she's my baby, and I love her, and she's my world, and we do everything together, so it was like, why not? But of course, with the amount of, like, popularity I'm starting to get, is gonna come this. Beans. I don't mind hate comments about me. I don't even mind if you say I'm faking. I really don't. That's your business. If you wanna think that, that's up to you. I still have to live my life and live with these tics and deal with it every single day. So it doesn't matter what you say. It's still a part of my life. So that aside, when you bring my kid into it, it's a bit of an issue. When you're starting to talk about calling social services and stuff like that on me, it's a bit of an issue. My neurologist is well aware I'm a mom. She's well aware of the types of tics that I get, and I show her videos and etc., etc., etc. We talk about the problem that TikTok leaves on the Tourette's community, blah, blah, blah. My kid's pretty jumpy. She's a little bit different, but she's quite used to me ticking all the time. For people to be accusing me of such rash things, it's nuts. Not to mention, these people don't even know my name. They're calling me Belle, Samantha, and Belle. But what? Everyone around me knows that I'm a great mom. I get told constantly by my mother, friends and more friends and strangers and more family. Like, I get told by everybody that I am a good mom and that I am doing suck my dick so well with what I've been given. I didn't even know what Tourette's syndrome was the majority of my life. Even when it was put in like TV shows like South Park, I literally, it washed over me. Like, I had no idea, didn't pay any mind to it. It was irrelevant to me. It wasn't until it happened to me that I actually was able to understand and appreciate how much people with Tourette's go through. It baffles me to think that people think I'm faking this for like clout and I don't even know, like, I don't even understand, because I don't want illnesses. I've looked at these people my whole life with illnesses and looked at them I used to look at people with illnesses really bad. I was really rude to them and I made fun of them and I cracked jokes and this and that. I was a bad person about it, 100%. And it wasn't until it started happening to me, like, now I've suffered anaphylaxis more times than I can say. But before I experienced it, I made fun of people with allergies all the time. It was like, how can this almost kill you? Why? You know? Ew. And then it happened to me, and it was like, oh my god, like, I'm such a shitty person. I understand now. My mom explained to me she feels the same way because she used to talk about that with, like, panic attacks, and it was like, oh, those don't exist. And then she had one, and she was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. So it was literally the same for me with Tourette syndrome. I wouldn't have thought this would happen to me, for one, but I didn't make fun of it, but, like, when jokes were cracked about it, I laughed, and, like, I thought none of it, and thought none of any jokes that I cracked. Like, I was mean about it, and then it happened to me, and I feel like that was the universe's way of punishing me, was, like, giving me these things that I made fun of. Anyhow, I digress. I'm not familiar with Reddit. Is it called a Reddit thread? I just wanted to expose this Reddit thread. I'm not very familiar with Reddit, but this needed to get talked about. This is a disgusting platform to have. Ayo. This entire section of this entire subreddit section, whatever this is called. Like I said, I'm not familiar with Reddit. Beans. Is all for what they call munchies. People who, wow, basically claim to have mental illnesses and don't, or something. I don't know. There's a lot on there to unpack. I just want more people to be aware of this because it's fucking disgusting. It's one thing for us to be it's one thing for us to be called fake, like, on our videos and stuff, but this, come on. In other news, I'm almost at 1 million followers on TikTok, and I'm gonna be doing something super fun for that, so stay tuned. I love you all, and I'm sorry to have to talk about such a crappy thing. Ew. I hope you enjoyed and got some information out of this, and I'll see you on the flip side.